Hello everyone at the Inspired Youth Summit. My name is Alvin Wong, a student at the International Christian School in Hong Kong, advocating SDGs 3, 4, and 10, and I am representing Kids for SDGs in today's presentation. First of all, a huge thank you to the organizers of this summit for giving me this opportunity. As an advocate for SDG number 4, quality education, with a focus on Target 4.5, one issue I see with today's education system is that it often lacks inclusiveness. According to UNESCO's 2018 Education and Disability Analysis, limited education opportunities and low literacy rates have affected the world, especially for many with learning disabilities. UNESCO indicates that 31 million youths in Southeast Asia couldn't attend school in 2016. During COVID, educational opportunities for youth have further diminished. According to the UN policy brief, Education During COVID-19 and Beyond, the COVID-19 pandemic has affected nearly 1.6 billion students. Closures of schools have impacted 94% of the world's student population. In China, schools have been closed for up to 30 weeks. I have two solutions to educational interventions that could help students during the pandemic. Firstly, we can resort to alternate learning programs. For example, my school, International Christian School, works with ASDAN, a great alternative educational program for special needs kids. Another great way to make education more accessible is the use of technological interventions. Apps such as mind games are a great form of alternative learning. The mind game I have pasted at the bottom right is a game developed by Cambridge neuroscientists. We can all agree that technology is an avenue towards a successful education. It is an avenue that is extremely popular amongst youth today and will reinvigorate many youth's passions for learning. As we build back from the pandemic, we cannot afford to limit education to books, pens, papers, and exams, as this form of education only suits some learners. Broadening education through accelerating the UN SDGs makes it not only more accessible to low-income families, but also gives those with disabilities an opportunity to thrive. More than ever before, social media is being used in day-to-day interactions during the COVID pandemic. One benefit of using social media is that it can create an inclusive society. Social media can make student life more inclusive by educating students about current global issues and creating a platform for fellow changemakers to build a network to engage in community-changing initiatives. An enlarged community of changemakers through social media would result in increased awareness and ultimately an increased level of impact towards our global goals. In addition, augmented reality is an emerging form of media that is changing our world today. I believe these advancements greatly help youth today in their growth and education, especially those with learning disabilities. This is a great merger of SDGs 9 and 10. Inclusion through social media brings three major benefits to those with special needs. Firstly, with social media and technology, those with special needs feel like they are a valued part of the learning community. Secondly, it is a platform for open communication and interaction. Thirdly, social media gives special needs students the chance to be an active global changemaker as well. I believe that their voices matter as they will provide new perspectives on improving our world. My favorite UN SDG goal is SDG number 3, good health and well-being. I believe that this is an issue that needs to be especially addressed during this pandemic. This pandemic has exacerbated many health issues such as anxiety, depression, substance use, trauma, and suicidal thoughts. One possible solution to this issue would be through interaction with nature. According to a study published by CNN, exposure to woodland is associated with higher scores for cognitive development and a 17% lower risk of emotional or behavioral problems 2 years later. Some nature-based solutions include having plants in your classrooms and workstations, exercising regularly in outdoor environments, and incorporating nature into educational activities. That's all I have today. I hope that we can bring back better as we build back from the pandemic. If you want to know more about me, then contact me through LinkedIn. Thank you very much.